Good morning, Vixens and Foxes. Sorry about my voice. I've been sick for about a week now and I'm just now getting over it. But today I wanted to make a quick video on how to use a programmable keyboard to advertise on Twitch. So, right now I use a Skill RIPJAWS RGB model KM780. Now that comes with a program right here that you use to program macros. So we open up the program that runs with the keyboard. So if you don't use a G-Skill, but you have a different programmable keyboard, you should have a program or a driver that runs with that keyboard. So here we're going to go to macros, right? I already have one set, but we're going to make a new one. So the essence of using a macro is basically it records the keystrokes that you input and the time delay between the keystrokes. So what you want to do if you're trying to advertise on Twitch is you spend about 30 seconds to a minute on one page and then go to the next page, post your advertising message, stay for about 30 to 60 seconds, then go to the next page. Okay? So first up, we're going to click, we already have the new macro. Let's name it our tab macro. Since I already have one, I'm going to name it 2. Right? Boom. Named. Now we're going to record our keystrokes. Now the 2 keystrokes you're going to want to use is Control V. That's going to paste your message, then enter, and then you want to use Control Shift Tab. That's going to change you to the next window that you have open. I'll show you in a second. Right, so we're going to record. Control V. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Enter. Now we're going to wait about 30 seconds from now. But if we don't want to wait 30 seconds, you can always change it yourself. So I'm going to throw in the tab change, Control Shift Tab, release, and we're done. Now remember how I said you don't have to wait to put in that the delay between changing pages. So let's go back through our macros and make sure the timing's right. So we got Control V. You can see the keys getting depressed and then released. Enter, depressed, released. So right here, we want to change this. We want to do a 30 seconds, so let's just do boom. Oh, no. There we go. Done. So we have Control V, it's pasting our message, enter, it's sending it into the chat. You wait 30 seconds, and then you go to your next tab. We're going to update our edited macros. It's going to take a second to save. Done. Now you want to go to customize, right? So you see I already have a couple macros set up right here on my unused keys, G1 through G6. I don't use them for anything else, and they're never used in games, so I use them for my macros. We're going to set this bad boy as G3, okay? So we're going to assign macro. The one we just did was tab macro 2. And do we want it to continuously repeat? No. I want to toggle it on and off. Boom. Click save. Give it a second for it to update. And it's done. Right? So it's saved to G3. We're going to close this. It's important that you do this in an internet browser and not Twitch's actual app, because if you use Twitch's actual app, you can't have multiple windows open and you can't rotate through them the way you want to. Alright, so let's go to Twitch. We're gonna open up
Last league, but easier as trickster low.
no,
Hey, you know
no, too loud. We're gonna open up my buddy Disguise, because he was the one who asked me how I used macros to advertise. So look, we got Disguise open. Let's open up one more channel, Do Gams. He's one of my favorites. Alright, so to make sure these macros are working correctly, you want to make sure you're clicked into the send message box on both pages, like this, right? How it's automatically in the send message box. We have 2 pages open. and I'm going to press G3. Oh, it's an old message, but there we go. Now we wait 30 seconds, and it should rotate. Do 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 do. God, my voice is killing me, but I'm determined to get this video out today. So watch. In a second, it's gonna rotate. Sometime today. Don't worry, no rush. Oh, see, there we go. Copy and paste my message. It'll wait 3 seconds, sends it, then it'll wait 30 seconds and rotate to the next page. Alright, that's how I use macros and a programmable keyboard to advertise on Twitch. I find it very useful when I walk away from the computer and I'm doing something else like making food, taking the dogs out, to run a macro so that I get those numbers up. Bear in mind that you cannot use this macro while you're playing. So like if you're playing a game, you're not going to be able to run a macro because you have to have the window open and physically be clicked into it. Alright, thanks for stopping by, guys. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, shoot me a comment what you thought about the video. Again, I apologize for my voice dying a little bit. Come check me out on Twitch. I'm live Wednesdays through Sundays. Thanks for stopping by, guys.